What's up, Dragon Brood, and any new people here to the channel. I also want to say thanks to Pleasant Kenobi for having me on his channel to, one, smash my face in some brawl games, but also to have some very cool conversations. I hope we get to do that again. But today, we're going to do something different. I know I'm all about the beatdown, and we're all about the aggressive decks, but there was a user that I saw who had what looks to be a pretty good deck for Historic, and I don't play a lot of Historic, and it kind of got my attention. So we are going to be playing a Yorion deck, and I know, before you even get into it in the comments, not normally my jam, but I think this is a video that some people could learn from and could be pretty good, so I figured I would share it with everybody. And I want to make sure I give credit to the right person. So the user goes by soacevito, SOAVECITO on Twitch. So if you want to check them out, that's where you can find them. And before we get into the deck list, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment or two to let me know what type of decks you'd like to see that I may not have covered recently, because that'll help me figure out what people actually want to watch. But for now, let's get into this really large Yorion list. Alright, as you would expect, this is very much a control list. It's mostly a black-white list that happens to be playing Yorion as the companion. But we're going to run down the cards really quick so we don't spend too much time going over the deck list. The deck link will be below if you just want to get the full list. It does have a sideboard as well. However, I'm just going to play some best of one games just to get a feel for how the deck works and see if we enjoy it or not, and how we deal with the competition we run into. So we've got Charming Prince for a couple. We're playing Agonizing Remorse. I'm not sure if this should be 4 or be something else, but this list has 3 Agonizing Remorse, 2 Eliminate, 2 Heartless Act. I'm a fan of this, maybe saying these should be 4 Eliminates as well, but, we'll see. Yorick's Finlurker, Death's D-Spark, Murderous Rider, a couple of Phyrexian Arenas, which I don't mind in this list because it looks like you're going to have a few ways to gain some life even. Mortify, Oath of Kaya, 1 Elspeth Sun's Champion. Interesting, not sure if it's necessary, but we'll see. Shadow of the Sky, a couple of Ravenous Chupacabra, a card that I love in this type of list that I haven't seen in a while, especially when you get to blink it out with Yorion. It's super good. Same thing here with the Basilica Bellhaunt, Doom Foretold, Kaya's Wrath, Elspeth Conquers Death, the Elders Reborn, which is a card I think people forgot about, Yorion, Sky Nomad, 2 in the deck. Then lands, we're kind of playing what you expect. A Castle Ardvale, some plains, Castle Locthwain, Swamp, Godless Shrine, Isolated Chapel, Temple of Silence, Endethurth Triome, Fabled Passage, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. That's sort of how I feel every time I read a Yorion deck list. I will say there's a couple of cards I might want to see in this list, but you know what? I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to leave it as is for the most part right now. And then we'll go ahead and take this into the arena and see how we do. This is tough. I don't know if this is good or not. I think we're going to keep, though. I mean, this hand's probably bad if we come up against a control list of some kind, but otherwise it seems okay. Oh, well, this may not be great for us. This actually helps, believe it or not. Especially since we have a Charming Prince here. Alright, so we're playing against a control list of their own. Okay. I guess they're deciding if they want to get rid of a Finlurker here. I think my plan is attack with the Finlurker, because if they're going to kill it, they're going to kill it anyway, I think. Okay. We can get rid of that when we're ready, so we're not that concerned about that. We'd like to draw land for this Bellhaunt, ultimately. mean, why not? We'll cost the opponent another card. They can pay 2 life and get a card if they want, but seems correct. Alright, so they're going to use their Murderous Rider there. Makes sense. And we'll pass the turn. It's kind of an interesting scenario, because... Oh yeah, you got plenty to pick from here, opponent. Because I was thinking, like, if they were to have played the Murderous Rider, like, what would we have cast? I think in their case, they're probably going to get rid of the Phyrexian Arena. No, they want to get rid of Doom Foretold. Interesting. Alrighty. Not what I necessarily would have went for, but, you know, to each their own. Take this so I have double whites to go with our double black. So whatever land we draw that's untapped, we can use the Bell Haunt. But if we don't draw any of them, it doesn't really matter much, does it? Is this 2 or 3 mana? Spend 2 mana and spend some life. Let's go ahead and just play this. Opponent's not going to have a good way to get rid of it. They're at 12. I can Field a Ruin. Sure. What's funny though, Field of Ruin's actually a problem for because we have to guess on what land type we would draw next turn, so that's actually kind of amusing. Bell Haunt, Bell Haunt. What do we want to do with you? I really want to... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do this and cost the opponent a card. I think this is more beneficial. Yeah, because that ritual set's doing them nothing right now. Sure, cast down works. We'll go ahead and not block. Now we don't really care about Field of Ruin. We're in a much better spot now. Opponent's just going to pay and get some cards probably here. Yep, makes sense. Okay, what do we want to do here? Part of me says just stopping the opponent's action here is probably what we should be doing. So why don't we make that the focus? Go ahead and I guess get a swamp. The opponent already knows we have some of these, so let's go ahead and... They don't know about this one, but that's fine. Let's just get that out of the way. Whoa, that is weird. I don't think I've ever seen it do that. That must be part of the recent update. Put the opponent to 10. We'll just pass. I know we can start looping Yorion with the Charming Prince, but not going to worry about it too much here. Our opponent's at 6, though they do have 4 cards. We may slowly work our way into a spot where we can just put Yorion in hand and cast it. They know we still have a Heartless Act, but we have 2 hidden cards, so they may play one of their discard spells or something just to see what we're up to. That is a hard Ritual of Soot there, when you're just like, man, I gotta get rid of that. That is a rough life, friend. Double Yorion, maybe? Maybe? But that's also assuming the Bell Haunt lives. I don't think it's going to. The next turn, we can... Oh, it did live. Well... F me. Oh, okay, I guess it wouldn't have survived anyway. Fair enough. Well, at this point, we do get to just out-advantage our opponents card-wise. So that's good. Get to play that. You know what? Do I even just want to draw a card? That's crazy to take 5 here, but I mean, I guess it's fine. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to take 5 and draw a card. Heck. Want to make me get rid of that? Great. I would much rather not risk drawing an additional land with these others in my hand. Opponents? Really, the opponent should have let me keep it just because there's a chance I would actually deck myself. Okay. We're going to play this Doom Foretold. Put this in tapped. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this Yorion in my hand here. I think now is the time. Alright, opponent's going to lose life. I'm going to gain life. I'm going to get a 2-2. They're going to discard a card. I'm going to draw a card. That worked out nicely. Now I have some extra things. Yeah, somebody's actually playing Pestilence Ace. Cute. Alright, I feel like we have kind of a little bit of everything here. Yeah, I was going to say, you know we have it. We have the Yorion, so I guess that's it. Alright, have to say, this is one of the cooler names I've seen. Ranger of Innistrad. That is super awesome. Though the Ranger of Innistrad apparently is very pro-America. What do we... I actually kind of kept a bad hand here. I guess I have to keep this. I'm going to make sure I have at least 4 mana to do whatever I need to do when the time comes. Calling Merfolk. Okay, well, guess we're going to be needing this shatter this guy pretty hard. So I'm going to assume, barring us drawing something like Oathakaya, our best plan is probably going to be just put a Yorion in hand, shatter the sky. Oh, that's kind of neat. Though I think this is still our plan here. We'll pass. Because I'm just going to block, just maximize. We're not getting that extra hit doesn't do anything for us. Ooh, getting rid of Symmetra is very good, though. Or Kumina, sorry. Yeah, let's go ahead and block this. We'll shatter the sky. The opponent's not going to get any bonuses here, which is nice. And then this is good because we're still at 16 life. Have a couple of removal cards. Or have a removal card, but also a blocker, which is nice. So we're cast a Merfolk. They're going to tap or untap a thing. They opted not to. I'm just going to play this real conservatively, I think. No need to be in a hurry here. Alright. That was it. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, we got a Murderous Rider, we got a Bellhaunt, Oathakaya. Like, we can't ask for a lot more here, really, without just being outright greedy. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get a Plains here to set us up so we have at least access to double white, double black. Only downside to that would have been had we drawn a Yorick's Finlurker, And that could have backfired. Rat. Rat. What do I want to get rid of with this rat? The opponent's playing a control style deck, it looks like. So I'm going to assume the Shadow of the Sky is not going to be that great. That is a hefty assumption at this stage, but I'm going to go with it. Yep, another rat. Okay. Well, sure. And we do yet another Shadow of the Sky. Not really what we need. This is pretty good though. If we can get a land now, then it's real nice, because then we get to Bellhaunt, Othakaya, Bellhaunt, Othakaya. It's gonna be pretty spicy. We didn't, so it's a lot less awesome. Let's see, this destroyed target creature, reveal their hand, choose a non-creature, non-land, fair enough, and the exile at graveyard, which we don't care about. So yeah, we're just gonna get in for 3. Alright, so now we've got access to 2 Yorions. Yeah, take your pick of the sweeper. Interesting. I would have taken Kaya's Wrath, because then I don't gain life. Though, I don't know. Maybe they're afraid us getting a card is worse. I have no idea. Alright, we're going to attack with the Bellhaunt. I mean, we're still desperately needing a land, but we do have a D-Spark now that can do some things. This removes our graveyard, but no harm, no foul there. I assume opponent, since they know we have the Yorion, is likely just sitting on spell counters of some variety. They don't have any instants. Maybe it's just lands in hand. Or, well, I say that could be spell counters because there's nothing on the stack. That would be a problem. This exile's a thing, but not the right thing. That's super unfortunate. Okay. Sure. Let's get rid of this, I guess. Let's get rid of, I said, the one Kaya's Wrath they know about. It's a gamble because they make us discard the other Kaya's Wrath. There's not a dang thing we're going to be able to do about this, but nah. We can do what we can do. Alright, they're not going to have anything left in the graveyard here. So I am going to get rid of D-Spark. Oh, well, that's timely. Not really what I was looking for, but it'll do. It'll do. Also nice that I have a card now that's mostly protected from the opponent that I can cast in case of emergency. Alright, that'll do. Okay, let's see what we're going to do with this. This we'll keep. Well, the opponent's not doing a whole lot of anything. We will just wait. Well, as usual, whenever we have an opponent that's taken a while, I just tell you about my sponsor, Cardsphere.com. So if you're looking to sell your cards at the price you want or buy cards at the price you want, check out their website. It's pretty sweet. You get to find the people that have the cards at your prices and the people who want to buy yours at your prices, and they match you up. You don't have to do any of the work, and there's only a 1% transaction fee. Well, I thought we were going to be playing a game here, but we're kind of just waiting on the opponent still. Alright, Knight of Ebon Legion. Cool, cool. Fin Lurker. Which just works out, because then we're going to Charming Prince of Fin Lurker, I think is going to be our plan. Then we'll start a series of chump blocks, and hopefully get to Kaya's Wrath. Because we are not going to block the Knight of the Ebon Legion here. Ooh, that sucks. Probably going to lose. Well, I don't know what the opponent will actually take from us here. Because in the short term, the Charming Prince is probably the most devastating thing. But it's kind of weird, right? If they leave us with the Murderous Rider. Yeah, I was going to say, if you do that, then we just kill your knight. That's not any better. And you kind of just have to put us in a position to draw the land. If we don't, then it sucks for us. But we did, though they don't know that. I should have attacked first. Oh well. That's my fault. If the opponent's at 1 at the end of this game, then I deserve to lose. Alright, let's see what they're doing here. Well, that's interesting, because now they're not even going to be able to pump their Knight of the Ebon Legion. So they're likely not attacking, yep, as suspected. Now this is interesting, because do we even want to sweep the board here? Amusingly, you know what? I think I'm just going to attack with the Charming Prince. And then just see what happens here. Like, yeah, I could have played this after sweeping the board, but I figure this way we can empty the opponent's hand a little more and then really see what they're working with. Alright, interesting. They got rid of a Maelstrom Pulse. Wonder what that last card is they kept then. I have to assume it's some type of creature or threat of some variety. Or they likely wouldn't have kept it. Because they know about both the Shadow of the Sky. Oh, it's just... Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, why not? Man, I'm not sure if this is where we're going to sweep the board or not, but feels like it is. Feels like it is. Yeah, you might as well block, because you know what's coming. Now what's to go land questing beast. That'd be just my luck. No, riding Regisaur. That's a legit thing. So is this, though, fortunately. Man, I'm playing badly. I could have waited till they discarded that other card, then killed the Regisaur. If I lose because of that, that's going to be terrible. Serves me right, though. Yep. They get to remove some things. Man, missing a land drop for a couple of turns is a little bad, too, because it could have done some things. But, you know what? So be it. We're just going to get hit in the face for, like, 5 here. And that's just going to have to be okay. Opponent will get a card. Good news is we do have an Elspeth Conquers Death. No idea if it's good enough to do anything to what the opponent's dealing with, but we'll see. Could be another Regisaur. Yeah, opponent will be down to 1 card at this point. Well, possibly not even that. Could possibly have nothing in it, depending on if and when I would have killed that Regisaur. So this all makes a difference. Those little plays seem like they don't matter, but they really do matter. I like the opponent's deck, though. I'm really making use of Historic, playing all these different cards. Rankle, pretty sweet, pretty sweet. If you make us both discard, there goes that agonizing remorse, let me tell you. Ooh, they opted not to. Interesting. Well, now I want to know what's in your hand, opponent. And a Shalai. You Planeswalker. Oh, and other creatures. So we can kill a Shalai if they play it. So let's get rid of the Assassin's Trophy. And then we can just do this. Target blue bat. Then get rid of Rankle. Then when Shalai comes in, we can kill it and cast a Murderous Rider. And that will probably be the point where we start turning this game around. Actually, you know what? Let's attack first. I doubt they're going to do anything, but let's find out. Alright. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw, just in case we... Nope, nothing relevant. Crushing these, good times. Take our 4 to the face. Eliminate doesn't do anything here. We don't have anything to get back because the opponent ate all the things. I don't know if the opponent has any instant speed creatures or anything, so I'm not going to attack. Just in case. Okay. There was a chance that went poorly. Didn't want to put anything at risk we didn't have to. Well, there's another questing beast. That matters. Nope, we definitely have to block that questing beast. That is not even a choice. Yep, we'll get rid of that. Probably didn't need to, truthfully. Could have just got rid of the Doom Foretold. Kept attacking for 2. But I feel like this way is, for some reason, feels a touch safer. Just doing that extra life gain, getting us an extra card. I'm going to go ahead and take some damage here. I think it's worth it. Alright, well, we'll attack with our little vigilance person. And we'll end the turn, I guess. It's not progressing the way I expected, but, you know, not bad. Alright. Yeah, that was funny. You know, these games kind of reminded me of why I don't play a lot of Historic right now. I know some people really love it. My issue, I think, is it feels like there's either all-out aggressive decks or serious control decks, and that's kind of all there is. There's not, it doesn't feel like there's very much in the middle or much creative, like combo-y things, but maybe I'm wrong and I just don't play enough of it. But in my experience, it always felt like you're kind of just doing your thing, and if you get the card the opponent can't deal with, then it's like, okay, game's over, you know. But I don't know. I will say, for this deck, it's actually really good. And it seems like it has some outs against everything you're going to run into. It gives you a few different angles to attack from, and it's not playing like a total control deck. You are able to play some reasonable creatures. You know, you have like the Bell Haunts. You do actually have the ability to hard cast Yorions. Or, I mean, you are hard casting it all the time, but cast it on 5 if you draw one. You know, you do have some smaller creatures that do things. So it gives you a little bit of variety. I kind of dig it. Would I play it regularly? I don't know, but if I play Historic, I could see myself coming back to this list. So, soacevito, good job on the deck building. If you like this video, remember to hit the like button and help me out. And If you're coming back to the channel, if you're here for the first time, or you want to see some cool stuff, we do videos just about every day. So remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because that helps me out and helps you out to know whenever I have stuff coming up. But that's all I have for you today. We'll see you next time.